So I have definitely upgraded my coffee experience, and in this piece of content, we're going to be comparing the Keurig 2.0 versus the Nespresso VertuoPlus. Now, so I've definitely upgraded my coffee experience, and before we get into the content, as usual, welcome to Style Your Life with yours truly, Michael Ferrera. If you're a continued subscriber and you listen and watch and all the above regularly, thank you for your continued support. For those of you that are just being introduced, please click that subscribe button, that like button, that listen button, whatever it may be, where you're consuming this content, and we truly appreciate your support to come back soon and how to style your life forever and take your game to a higher level. So we've definitely been staying home a lot more, and most of us have. And I personally love coffee and I enjoy experiencing coffee from around the world. I'm very intentional with my travel to explore different kinds of coffee and espresso. And as of recently, maybe late last year, I kind of got bored with coffee and I kind of stopped drinking coffee because I didn't want to drink it out of sake of just because, and I wanted to be very intentional with my coffee drinking. And so what I did is I actually stopped drinking coffee because I didn't want to just simply be addicted. And when I found like I wasn't, then I started drinking coffee again. So after that, and as of recent, I started to upgrade and I started to just going straight to espresso, because I'm not one to drink a 20 ounce or a 30 ounce cup of coffee. I really just like the rush energy of coffee and the excitement and the taste of coffee, awkwardly, I enjoy. So I thought about going to espresso, and when I did that, I really enjoyed it. So then I started to explore espresso coffee makers, etc., to have in my house, so I won't always have to go buy one. Now, what happens is I found a device, and an espresso is probably the most popular of items here in the US. And I was hovering over it, looking over it a while, and then what happened recently, my wife was searching for something online, and then an espresso popped up with like a coupon, a saving, a discount or whatever, and I was like, oh, buy. And so I did it. So now I have the Nespresso VertuoPlus, which is a hybrid of espresso maker and a coffee maker, which I did not know when I ordered. I thought I was just ordering an espresso maker, which was my intention. But there's also other aspects as well. The space, the convenience, the time. One thing that I noticed here on the Keurig is that you actually have to prepare it, meaning you have to wait for it to warm up, wait for it to get ready, and then dispense the coffee. Just the opposite on the espresso side, I found that once you have it plugged up and you lift it to brew your coffee or your espresso, it's ready to go. There's no heating, there's no warming, there's no waiting period. So I thought that was cool. Like, you don't have to wait to prepare the coffee, you just drink the coffee. And that's drastically important, especially when you're in a rush. However, when we go over to the Nespresso side, I do find that the pouring experience and the lifting up of the items and the inserting of the pods are definitely cooler, to say the least. When we go into the Keurig side, just the opposite. You have more options. Like, you can get traditional coffees that you're familiar with from the popular brands and stores that exist throughout the world, and also private collections designed for the Keurig because it's been in existence longer. With the Nespresso side, you only get the Nespresso coffee. You cannot buy third-party cups or off-market cups, at least not yet. But it just is what it is. Like, you're buying it from Nespresso and that's it. So you have to buy what they offer. One thing I do like on the Nespresso side, in addition to that, is that you can get the espresso as well as just doing straight coffee. And that's one thing that the Keurig does not offer. The Keurig is only a coffee maker, and then secondly, a tea maker, which the Nespresso does not offer. So you can just brew hot water from the Keurig option. You cannot just brew hot water from the Nespresso option, at least to my knowledge. If someone knows, please let me know. I would like to check that out, because that would be cool if you could do tea, espresso, and coffee. Now, when we go into the actual pouring and time frame, I do find that, again, the Nespresso wins in regards to speed. When you actually put both of the pods in at the same time, going into the actual machine and you click start on both of them at the same time, the Nespresso brews faster. Again, back to the Keurig having the heating, the preparing, the preparation and all the above that it goes into it, it just takes longer. And I think that it is really cool when the Nespresso just goes in and you can able to brew immediately. Secondly, as you go into the brewing factor, you see that like the Nespresso is a very beautiful looking coffee experience. I'll show you some other shots in a moment, but it looks really cool. And if you have guests over or friends over and you offer them a simple coffee, a simple drip coffee from the Nespresso machine, it looks amazing. And in styling your life, it's definitely style. The Keurig is cool, you know, you get a nice quick coffee experience, but the Nespresso is better. It is what it is. Next, when you want to go to the cappuccino or the espresso, again, the Keurig the Keurig does not have that option, but the Nespresso does, and you can offer that to individuals, and especially individuals like myself that do like just a straight option that's related to espresso. Lastly, as we go into it, additionally, when the Nespresso has a frother. Now, I'm a person that doesn't drink milk. If I do have cream in my coffee, it's usually like an almond creamer or something a little healthy. Not a huge fan of dairy, just because of the fat content. But when I do have guests, it is nice to offer a frother machine that the Nespresso comes with, and you can have an extremely fancy, maybe a $9 cup of coffee in your home for, you know, if you do the cost per pod, maybe about $1.50 max if you do the cappuccino side for the Nespresso machine. On the Keurig side, because there's so many third-party options, you really can get your coffee cost to about 30 to 40 cents, maybe less, almost 25 cents per cup. On the Nespresso side, because you're just buying from Nespresso, you're getting your coffee cup to about 80 to 90 cents when you do all of the taxes, the shipping and everything else. Maybe 90 cents to $1.10 per cup. And I still think that's better than buying coffee every day from a local shop or something like that, or the traditional popular chain places where we buy coffee from. So it's something to think about, and I definitely am enjoying it. It's a great coffee experience, and I definitely have upgraded. If you like espresso and you like coffee, or you just like espresso, the Nespresso machine is definitely a great option. Now, which one is better on the Keurig versus the Nespresso in regards to taste? I personally like the Nespresso taste of coffee and the espresso. So one, I'm a person that loves a strong packed punch of coffee. I do not drink coffee out of the fluff of cream and froth and la and steam pump, extra syrup, vanilla cream latte. That's not me. That's not my style. I'm a straight up coffee drinker. I drink my coffee black, maybe sugar, maybe honey, and that's it. So when it comes to the taste of coffee, the Nespresso is definitely a stronger taste of coffee, and I absolutely love it. So for that reason alone is going to be why I'm going to make this switch and converting fully to the Nespresso. I will probably keep the Keurig in like a guest room for individuals when they visit and have it available to them. But for me, on a regular basis, the Nespresso is the way to go because of the taste and the quality of coffee. So there it is, the Keurig versus the Nespresso VertuoPlus. And the Plus allows you to have coffee and espresso. And for me, I absolutely love Nespresso. So have you used this machine? Do you like this machine? Do you own one of them, or own both of them, or one or the other? Let me know. Please comment below, and please let me know which one is better, what you like, what you don't like. And if there's something else, maybe there's something else that's styling your life, that's taking your coffee experience to another level. And if there is, let me know, and please comment below. I would love to know about it. I would love to try them out. But in styling your life, the Keurig will get it done, but the Nespresso is an elevated and a higher experience. And in styling your life, I do believe that I'm gonna choose the designer option. I'm gonna choose the higher level. I'm gonna choose the more elaborate, more extreme. Not needed, but I love the extra and the extraordinary, which is why we style your life. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, please like, please comment on this video and this content and this audio wherever you are listening and consuming it. It is absolutely my pleasure to bring these experiences to you and show you how to upgrade and style your life to another level. So I'm gonna continue enjoying my coffee for the remainder and getting off this day. But as usual, remember, you can have everything in your life you desire as long as you truly believe it. Peace.